foggy morning today. Today's video is about creation, whatever that may mean. So without further ado, cue the metal. Okay, so creation. This isn't going to be some video on why I'm a creator, because God, how pretentious is that. But it is going to be a bit of a conversation about what creativity is and why I think most people do it. But some people are more driven to creating things than others. So, creativity. What do I mean? Well, recently I watched a video by a guy called Van Neistat, who said that if you have not discovered your life's work, then your life's work is to discover what your life's work is. Or something along those lines. And he also went on to say that if you have not discovered what your life's work is and are doing your life's work by the age of 25, you should find whatever it is that earns you the most money with the education and skills that you have, and do that, and do whatever your life's work is once you find that out later. And I related to that pretty strongly. At 25, I started working in the industry that I now work in. And I started working in a bit of it that I never thought I would work in. But in terms of getting me out of the crappy entry-level position that I was in, what I ended up doing was actually the quickest way up. And my earning potential and my seniority and everything else progressed much further than it would have done if I had continued on the path I had originally thought about doing. Now, what went hand in hand with that was that was not a creative role. I was in a creative industry, but I was a support person. So that meant on the side, I had to do what my life's thing was. And I used to be in bands and play guitar and sing and things like that. And for a while I thought that was it. But you age out of that at about 30. Because you can still play in bands and stuff, but let's face it, rock and roll, and especially pop music, is a young person's game. So then I had to spend some time working out what it actually is I was going to do. And what I came to realise was that, I was making all these little videos and stuff, probably, confirm, is that I do generally have a desire / propensity to make stuff. Now that might be model trains / garden railways, or the music that I make, or these little videos, or any of the other things that I make, a little library that I made over Christmas. And it led me to think about what it is that drives people to create things. And I think it is this artistic temperament. You continue to make stuff even if there's not really any point in doing so. The point is actually the making of the thing. And some people, I've had conversations with some people that don't understand this. Like, what's the point? There's got to be a point. And I think that, in a slightly rambling way, is the difference between those that are artists and creators and those that are not. I think we should have some definition here between art for art's sake and then commercial artistry. I work with a lot of visual effects artists, dubbing mixers, people like that that do sound. They're art positions, creative positions, but they're not necessarily creating their own art. And I think that is an important distinction to make, and potentially that is the difference between an artist and an artisan. An artisan is someone that uses their artistic skills for commercial gain, and an artist is someone that just creates art for its own sake. It's not to say that an artist cannot be an artisan and vice versa. But I've only just really thought about that. So that's an interesting concept. YouTube is another one. People make YouTube videos, and ostensibly, unless you're specifically making a thing about a certain camera, or if you're a camera blogger or you're a ceramic blogger, really what you're watching is someone's personality come out through YouTube, which is very different to how TV used to be produced, because TV was produced to be commercially successful and not potentially really to have anything to do with the individual on the screen. Whereas YouTube has democratized image production, and now your own personal artistry can be monetized. And actually I think that's another important thing, is when you watch someone's YouTube channel and you can see them trying to hit the YouTube algorithms and hit all the, hey, what's up guys, hit the like and subscribe, that doesn't feel sincere. Whereas some of the better YouTube channels, such as Adam LaWoo, Casey Neistat when he used to make videos, etc., felt far more organic than like you're watching part of someone's life. I think that is important too. This is very rambling, YouTube. I hope you understand. Now look, I'm not saying any of this comes easily. There is an artist or a writer who says death of creativity is the pram on the doorstep, or words to that effect. I've probably butchered it. And that, having had 2 kids, is true. You do have to make sure that you carve out time and space to actually be creative. And things also get in the way of your creativity. It's not surprising, I don't think, that many musicians and artists and writers struggle with alcohol and drugs and smoking. There is a definite part of your brain that is appeased in partaking in substance abuse, that is also ticked or appeased from actually creating things. And I think sometimes the non-ability to create something, for whatever reason, can drive people to those substances that potentially switch that part of the brain off, which is obviously not in any way healthy. So what exactly am I saying with this video? I'm not sure I even really know. I think potentially what I'm trying to say is that creativity is something that some people can do. Potentially everyone can do. But some people can channel it easier. And some people have to potentially learn how to channel it. Some people don't. Keith Richards says, you know, you don't really write a song, you just kind of channel it. And I think there is certain similarities between, things like the laws of attraction or manifestation and creativity. So there you go. Creativity is something I do. And this was a video about me trying to talk about creativity without sounding like a pretentious arse.
Palestine and Serbia was no. You know Palestine is fighting with war. You don't know